going to say is we show our weakness to too many people. In this age of Facebook, you're boo-hooing all over that thing about your life, complaining, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to make it. Oh God! Square your shoulder. Now, if you did that up to the day, that's okay, but just make it, I want to stand strong. I'm trying to help your life.
Come on.
Amen.
He didn't say be a wimp, he said be strong.
Come on.
Don't ever, I remember the story of Joseph when his brothers, who at that point was his enemy, or maybe he was not theirs, but they were his, and he saw them. But he didn't cry in front of them. He exited the room. Somebody told me a long time ago, never let an enemy see your weakness.
Yes. That's right.
We let too many people see our weaknesses. And the problem with that, a lot of people will help elevate and strengthen you. You got to know, but we haven't discerned who's our elevator and who's our Delilah that's come to cut our hair. Did you catch that? Because the elevator, when you show you their weakness, they'll set you down, counsel you, pray you through, build you up. You call them. Some of you are calling people that you think are going to build you up, and you're telling them all your problem, and they got the scissor batch. And you're wondering why you're so weak every time you get off the phone with them. Am I alone? Anybody got anybody in your life like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2 people, now the rest of you are lying. Be strong. Don't allow the enemy to lower your strength. It's an outward thing. And I believe in being transparent, and I know that, but sometimes you do got to fake it till you make it.
Oh, there you go.
Be strong. He told me, be strong. This is not a season for the weak-hearted. It's not a moment for those who, if you think you can't do it, you probably won't. But this is for some people that know I'm strong. I am the stuff that legends are made. I am the stuff God put something good deep down on the inside of me. And I may not always feel it, but I'm strong. Come on, everybody, give me a muscle flex. Destiny Church, we're armed in danger. Come on, go ahead, flex that. Spirit, we're strong in this place. We're strong in this place. Don't let your arms hang low. We're strong. He told me, be strong. That's outwardly.
Jesus.
Come on. If you're going through an unfamiliar season, not only must you, number 4, walk it out and know that when God stands tall, your enemies hang low, and to be strong. But number 7, he tells them to be courageous.
Amen.
That's inwardly. That's inwardly.
Yeah.
Strength outwardly, be strong. But now inwardly, inside, he tells them, just don't be strong, but have courage. Courage is not something that we wear like strength. Courage is something that no one sees. Some of you say, I'm not very courageous. You got out of bed today when you shouldn't have courage. Anybody feel like ever just staying in bed? But there's an inner strength, and it doesn't make no sense, because after the things that some of us have been through, we shouldn't be sitting here or standing here. But it was because God put something supernatural that our enemies will never understand. And we don't always do the right things or say the right things, and we don't always show it, but the truth is there's something deep on the inside of you. And you don't understand this, but many people wouldn't have survived the things that you went through. They wouldn't have made it through the things that you made it through. And instead of looking in the mirror and saying, why me look in the mirror and say, God, I thank you for what's inside of me. Here's what courage does. Here's the art of courage. I'll use Rob and TJ. Come here. Here's courage. Here's the art of courage. Courage. Now you stand in front of Rob, and courage says that if I'm facing something in my life, and don't really hit them, but just fake hit them. Just give them a, hit them good in the face, and just hit them in the face. Just like this. Just drop, drop like a bad habit. Courage. Now, just because he got knocked down doesn't mean he's not courageous.
Come on, right.
Courage is defined when we get knocked down.
All right.
Because there's two kinds of people. The coward, which interestingly enough is spelled with the same letter first. That's because the coward stays down.
That's right.
And I feel the Holy Spirit. And defines his weakness. And now starts begging in the condition that he's been knocked down in and looks for sympathy.
That's right.
But then you have somebody else. I'm sorry I had to make you the coward. But then you have somebody else who's been, come here, Peter, who's been knocked down by the same force. Go ahead and just hit him once and go down. Now you have two people, and I'm telling you, I'm defining to you life.
Yes.
Two people knocked down by the same circumstances. One's a coward, no offense, that has decided to stay in his condition. But another one says, I got something on the inside of me. I refuse to stay down. I'm going to get back up again. And it looks the enemy in the face and say, I got courage. You better hit me harder than that next time because I'm not giving up hope. Do I have somebody in this room that got some courage on the inside of your life, on the inside of your heart? Something deep down on the inside of you that it don't make any sense, but it's courageous to get back up again. It's courageous to say, though he slay me, yet will I serve him. Two people go through divorce, but one is courageous to get back up. Two people go through the same sickness, but one's courageous to get back up. Two people go through bankruptcy, but one's courageous to get back up. Two people lose their job, but one's courageous to say, God, will give me another one. Is anybody in this room that got something of courage on the inside of them? I feel the Holy Spirit. We'll bring it home. There's something about being courageous. Now, the good news for the coward. Get back down there. Because see, here's how you handle. No, you stay here, Peter. I'm not done with courage. Courage has done left the room. Because there's two things people say. Well, when somebody's
Jesus.
down and out, and yes, we help them, but you don't baby them. Oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, let me give you a hug. I'm so sorry. You're not helping him.
Come on.
But courage goes over to the cowardly. He says, I'm going to tell you something. I've been through what you've been through, and I've been through worse. But I got back up again.